Hi. Continuing with the subject of creativity. About meeting, connection, and how when two people come together, creativity happens. So the simple example of a handshake. I extend my hand out, another extends their hand back, and we connect. So it's two individuals meeting. In this meeting there's an exchange of feeling, contact, there's a sensory imprint, there's also an exchange of intention, there's an exchange of power between people, there's a friction, there's a dynamic, there's a life field that meets all in the simplicity of a handshake. And you cannot know what that combination will create. I come with my intention, my energy, my experience of me, and so does the other. But when they connect, when they fuse together, what we call a third energy appears. And this third energy is the sum total of these two energies combined. It no longer belongs to me or the other. It belongs to an us. So what I'd like to illustrate here is that when we extend out from within, when another extends out from within, and you meet in the field of experience, then a third energy gets created. And in this dynamic, in this fusion, there's an excitement, because there's new ground. Something new will definitely appear in the fusion of two becoming three. So, the simplicity of a handshake. Just notice next time you shake hands, that moment of impact. And then extend that vision, that thought, that experience to all the connections that we have. Every connection, an embrace, eye contact, meeting another, being met by another, heart contact, soul contact, emotional contact. What happens when these energies fuse together, mix and merge? New combinations, new chemistry, new emotions, new sensations, new visions appear. The whole nature of creativity is it's brand new, it's original, something new comes into existence. If we are just to continue to live as we have always lived, on a habitual scheme, following constructs and patterns, keep repeating the same ideas, the same behaviors, the same pathways, the same routes, we will always get a modified version of where we've just come from. So our life will grow in very, very small steps. It grows, but it has a similarity. It's compared to what it was before and what it was before that. This is not really creativity. These are small incremental movements of change and modification. The creativity that I'm referring to is this magic of the moment when two forces come together and meet, and a new friction, a new fire gets created, a new spark is formed. And in that newness, we travel through what's called a gap in time. Deepak Chopra refers to this. It's the gap between thoughts. Thought is moving in a horizontal way, but in the gap there's a vertical ascent. And in that vertical ascent we rise up through different dimensions, and we access different energy and information fields as we move through the gap. So these are small moments of trance. You know, life is moving along, and then suddenly you have an encounter, you move through a gap, and you ascend in a vertical domain. And this is what we refer to as inspiration. Some people call this a bleed through, like the universe bleeds through into our experience. And then there's an intersection. The horizontal line of the ordinary, the predictable, the habitual is moving tick-tock along that line. And then suddenly the magical intersects with it. This is how an artist, a poet, a songwriter, a visionary receives, right, extraordinary things. To all appearances, it's like, where did they get that information from? They moved in the gap and they ascended. They went on a vertical line. So just knowing this is a beginning place to open to the experience of it. As you breathe in, at the top of the breath there's a pause. This is a gap. As you breathe out, at the out breath at the top is another pause. It's another gap. It's a pausing space. It's in those gaps Great Mystery can communicate with us, can commune with us. This is very, very important if we want to understand the movement of inspiration. Okay. It's the 19th of September 2012. I'm here in Somerset, England. My name is Guy. Thank you.